I've never done this before.
Hey everybody, it's Jeremy, and I'm excited to introduce you to somebody today that I think is going to be important in the future here at the church. He's not important at all right now, but I wanted to introduce you to Cory. Cory actually started with Brian and I at the beginning of the year. We didn't want to introduce him too quick because we didn't think it was going to work out, but he's made it this far, so we decided maybe you'd be seeing him around and you'd wonder who the heck is that guy who's so much younger and more attractive than Brian and Jeremy. It's Cory. So Cory is working with us as a pastoral resident, which essentially means that he hangs out with us a lot and does what we do. Cory, tell us a little bit about who you are. Where are you from? How long you've been around? What's going on?
So I lived in Arizona for the past probably 13, 14 years. Attended private school from ever since I was out here. I had a charter school in 3rd grade, then 4th grade through high school. I was in private Christian school. I went to Valley Christian High School and played basketball and some sports and football there. And then decided to go to GCU. And so I went to GCU and I got my theology degree in biblical studies. And that was a whole process of learning about God and learning about what I wanted to do and what I felt like I was called to. Throughout college, I actually interned at the 710 ministry here with Paul Artino. And so in December...
And you didn't like that, so you came to us?
Yeah, so I was like, well, they didn't like me. So
man, I heard that wrong. Okay, great.
Yeah, so did that and then did some other work for about a year, maybe a year and a half, and then graduated in December. And then found my way here. I'm also engaged and getting married on June 3rd. So that's coming up pretty fast. And yeah, other than that, this is...
How old are you, Cory?
21.
21. Just graduated from college.
Yep.
One of the things that has always been a value here at the church, and it's something that Brian and I have both personally benefited from, is this investment in the next generation of men at the church. It's nice when I used to think I was one of the next generation. Now I just turned 40, and so I don't think I get to claim that anymore. You're the next generation. So we're really excited to have you around and bring a little excitement. What, in the first 2 months that you've been around, what are the things that you've seen that you're most excited about, that you've enjoyed being a part of? And if it's nothing, make something up because they're watching.
Yeah, no, I would, so even when I was, maybe I'll take this back to when I was interning for 710. So even when I was interning for 710, I always had a kind of an eye for the communities ministry, and I just love the people-to-people interaction, RC life. It seems like there's more of a daily interaction with people than maybe some of the other ministries get the opportunity to do. And so I've just loved being able to be a part of that, meeting with some people in 710, getting to know the RC leaders, being a part of like surge tables, and even just being immersed into the story of what God's doing in the world and how much you guys have used that to already shape the way that I'm thinking about my life now and what God's up to in the world and in this church. So
that's great.
Yeah,
that's great. We didn't have anything huge or formal. We just thought it would be appropriate to introduce him to you because Cory's going to be around, hopefully for a long time with us. And so in the next few weeks, if you see him here, particularly once we hit our community sync lunch that's coming up in a couple weeks, if you haven't met Cory at that point, come up and introduce yourself to him and let him know you're excited that he's here. We're excited to have him. And hopefully he will be able to produce some great stuff with you in the future. So thanks for awkwardly being interviewed, Cory.
Yeah, thanks, guys.